Radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Let me see. When I think, let me see. When I think about the best characters from the Lord of the Rings saga, I think about Gandalf. You shall not pass! I think about Frodo, of course, main character, right? You think about Aragorn. You think about Legolas, right? There's a lot of great characters from the Lord of the Rings trilogy movies. There's a lot of great characters, right? Gollum is one of the characters that stand out, I will say. A lot of people remember Gollum. The scenes involving him and my precious. Yeah, okay. Interesting character, right? Interesting side character. On the side. In a way, like, you're having a wonderful dessert and it's got maybe like some good toppings on it, but, it's just toppings. It's not the main thing you're eating, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think anybody would like to, eat Gollum, right? I don't think anybody would like to touch Gollum. I bet Gollum doesn't have that active of a sex life, I don't think, Right? If anything, you look at a picture of Gollum and then you lose any interest whatsoever in any kind of coitus situations. But even though Gollum is, like I said, a side character, not one of the main characters, not a particularly epic character, side character, right? Side character. They decided to make a fucking video game about Gollum, based on Gollum, where you play as Gollum. What do you do as Gollum in the game, you might ask? Why, I didn't buy the game. I'm not like one of these thousands and thousands of YouTubers that complain about paying $60 to $70 for a game, even though they could have actually just went and saw the first review of it and been, that's not worth the money. That's shit. They could have went to the early reviews like IGN, GameSpot, right? The real outlets, not just YouTubers. They could have went there. They could have. They're complaining about paying the money for something, but that's just kind of shtick. Right, it's for the YouTube channel, right? They say, we're playing it so you don't have to. Nobody really has to, except the actual outlets that review the game. GameSpot, IGN, the major outlets, right? Destructoid or whatever, Not these Jim Bob, Sarah Jane plain YouTubers. No! They're buying the game. Okay, that's a separate kind of rant I'm going to do, but we're just going to stick and focus on the game, right? Doesn't take a genius to realize that in concept, if you're going to structure a game around a little character like Gollum, a little puny, pissant character like Gollum, a little malformed, disgusting, crack baby of a character like Gollum, but I'm sorry, crack baby is appropriate. He's small, like a baby, wears a diaper, like a baby, probably a dirty diaper at that. Actually, yeah, he looks really dirty and slimy as a dirty diaper, and he looks like he's had a hefty helping of the crack, and maybe the meth, and maybe a variety of other things. Maybe he's on the bath salts too. Whatever the hell's going on there, it's not normal, it's not natural. They thought it was a good idea to not put you in the role of Gandalf or Aragorn or Legolas in a regular action hero type adventure, but no, you're a little scrawny ass piece of shit named Gollum. Goes around, and there is some points of the game where you can actually throttle someone, you can jump on them and kill them, but when you threaten somebody as Gollum, especially one of the big ogres, they punch you the fuck out. So they put an option in the game actually to threaten, and then you get punched the fuck out. There's a lot that's wrong with the game. There is. I haven't played it. Like I said, I haven't played it. But there's a lot. And like I said, you don't even need to go to a lot of the YouTubers' channels that actually paid $60, $70 for this. All you need is the GameSpot, the IGN footage to see that. Hell, you can probably even see the preview footage to see that this is not even, if it's something that has amazing graphics, which it does not, unless it has amazing quest design, which it does not, you're still playing as this scrawny-ass little piece of shit crack baby character named Gollum. What? Why? Why would you even bother? This is a full-price AAA game. Why would you even bother with this shit? This is coming from someone who loves Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. A little bit I played of that one. I love Shadow of Mordor so much, I played it for years and years and years and years and years. The Nemesis system specifically, the standout. I like the graphics. I like so much about the game. I like being able to feel like a fucking badass. You can actually literally, you have the spirit in Shadow of Mordor. You can actually pull back your bow and arrow, and you can then decapitate somebody with one of the special moves. What can you do is Gollum? You just follow. You just follow people around. You have these boring little quests. They're stealth. I've got the hearts. You know what'd be interesting? Like a game where Gollum goes around and tries to just fuck people or things or animals. Just like a fucking simulator, right? My goodness. Speaking of Gollum, this is the last thing I'll say about Gollum. All right? Sorry, I was going to do like a really longer upload about this. That's why I was kind of saving off. I could have done it weeks ago. One thing I'll just touch upon before I leave you off on this upload is the way that Gollum looks is kind of hideous in the movies, but like in a way he's ugly, but he's not like a weird, disturbing kind of ugly, even though, I mean, you might not disagree. I mean, you might not agree with that, but he's like an interesting kind of ugly. This is the fuggliest creature I've ever seen, like in my life, in anything, in any media. This thing is fucking ugly, man. Like fugly, fucking ugly. Like, did they go out of their way to make this thing like even more grotesque than actual Gollum, how he looks? Because that doesn't even look like Gollum. Like, it doesn't. Like, if you didn't see Gollum, you know, the face, you might not even know it's Gollum, because I don't know what the fuck happened with the face. I mean, they spent money on this, and it doesn't, to me, even really look like Gollum, even though it's titled Gollum. The little strings of hair, the big bug eyes. I know it's like half Schmeagol or whatever. I say it because I mean, I guess it's male, I suppose. Does Gollum have a ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-lang? I don't know. You know, I'm not sure what the lore is on that, or I don't know. Is Gollum a hermaphrodite? I'm not sure. But yeah, what the fuck is this game? What the fuck is that thing that they modeled for you to play as in the game? What the fuck is going on with gaming right now? I don't know. Can either of you please explain to me what the thought process was behind this game? Because I don't fucking know.